Mark 5 out the garage, feeling pretty good. Oh, them S3 brakes are nice. What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video. So, Mark 5 is out the garage. It's got a bit of a layer of dust on it, but so what? Obviously I've run this up a temperature. I made sure it's all nice and tight. There's no leaks or anything like that, so I'm really happy about that. Before it goes for alignment, I need to make sure that the heights are all right. So there's height adjustable B14 coilovers on there, and if I go and get the alignment done and then I'd play with the suspension afterwards, the alignment will probably go out. So I want to make sure that it's right before, and I've just let it settle. I'll give you a look at that now. I'm not into mega low or anything like that, so I'm really happy with how the car is now. I only had to tweak the front just slightly, just to bring it down a smidge. I put a picture on Instagram just the other day showing it, but I'm really happy about the back. Just a nice bit of space there, which is exactly the same on the front. I did measure from the hub up to the arch, and it's all looking cool. My days of being petrified at the thought of a speed bump are long gone. This car has to be usable. I'll probably put heavy stuff in the boot at some point. I'll smash it around B roads. And I don't like when cars look too low. I like it when they are low, but don't look low. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe that's an age thing, I don't know. The brakes look good through the wheels though, don't they? The only thing now is that the wheels are obviously wonky donkey. They're all pissed. So on the back, I mean, one of them's torn out. This wheel here is torn out a little bit, and it actually looks like it's got a bit of positive camber on it. Yeah, this one's hugely torn in, and again, looks like it's got a bit of positive camber. I don't want that. On the front, we're torn out on the passenger side. And we're also torn out on the driver's side. It's obviously going to be a little bit skittish on the roads, a little bit all over, but that's just to be expected with the wheels pointing everywhere. Everything's freed off, so it'll be mint to get it all sorted. The one thing about today is that it's absolutely red hot, so even before this goes for alignment, I'm going to go and get the aircon gassed. It's like the perfect day to go and get aircon done, and it just sort of feels mint in here already. So the next step is I'm going to take the car up to see Dougie at didnt Tyres in Stanley. He generally does bits of alignment for us, so we'll go and get these wheels pointing right. The car feels friggin' epic, to be fair. It really does. I really like the intake noise on it. It's got a like nice, but you know, sometimes you get them and they're friggin' awful, but this one actually sounds pretty friggin' good. So anyway, let's go and see Dougie at didnt Tyres. Right, this video is not going as planned. Can you see us? I've just properly phoned up on the clocks because I've just left Dougie's and the battery died in my camera, so I'm gonna have to head back to the unit and get a battery, and then I can continue filming. So I'll just head back and then we'll continue.
Happy birthday!
Right, well, I didn't want this to happen. Just driving the car back from Dougie's, and it looks like the auxiliary belt's gone. The aircon did stop working like a little bit down the road, so all of a sudden it just went black smoke out the back of the car, and it turns out it must have been the belt. So I think the aircon's maybe give up. Typical, you do all this and it's the aircon that lets you down, but the aircon must have just give up and then it shredded the belt. I mean, the belt's still down there in a million bits. There's like black rubber and minging. So I'm getting Andy to recover us. Be able to drive it on, like
Aye.
it drives, it's just not putting it on. So yeah, we're just going to get it on Andy's truck. It's nice to have good friends. Oh, wowzers. Now, I didn't think the video would be going in this direction, but this is the freshly gassed aircon pump off my Mark 5. It's just completely seized solid. Cannot believe that. Look at that. Completely seized solid. Look at the remains of the melted belt. Lovely. What a nightmare, eh? I cannot believe that. But thank friggin' it wasn't the turbo. Do you know what I mean? every cloud and all that. Even better, it just so happened that I had a delivery come from Danny Hill from Wigan Vag Spares, I think it is, his business called. I'll put a link in the description. But he was sending a rear diff for an 8 PS3 that we've got in at the minute. That black one over there, can you see it? And I thought, Danny, do us a favour, chuck us in an aircon pump, so he did. Came on the same delivery, friggin' awesome. So let's get this pump fitted. We'll get the aircon gassed up again. Here's a nightmare though. I then realised that I had an aircon pump already because they're exactly the same. And this is on a 888 Gen 3 engine that we've got in. So I did actually have one already, but let's get this new Mark 5 one on. This one's obviously nice and free as well. Perfect working condition, I'd imagine. Let's make sure it's nice and clean. And then you've got to keep some of these bolts in because otherwise they'll not fit. So that's a new aircon pump fitted and the pipes are connected, electrical connection's done. Just need to get a new belt on now because the original one is absolutely shredded. That's half it still by the road as well and a plume of smoke. So we'll get a new belt on now. Belt's on, what a relief. Let's fire it up, see if the battery light goes out. Friggin' awesome. I'm that chuffed about that. I'm gonna gas up with aircon straight away. Right, the aircon machine's doing its thing, which will probably take about 15 minutes, something like that. So this is normally be the time I'll go for a brew. But Ross came and got his Ibiza from Scotland. Thanks, Ross. Top bloke. And he brought us a bit of the ginger, so I'm going to have an iron brew. Ah, gritty. Oosh. It's been a lot of years since I had one of them. I feel like I want to go and fight someone. Sweet. Right, let's get it started. Get the aircon on. There's the fan going. Freezing cold. Woo! Right, I think we'll call it a day for this one. What an emotional roller coaster this video's been, eh? It was meant to be a nice take the call for wheel alignment and all the rest of it, and it ended up being aircon pump. But hey, you can't let this stuff get you down. I say this to my customers all the time. Shit does go wrong. It's just one of them things. We fit loads of turbos on cars, and then the alternator gives up, or the aircon pump gives up, or the power steering pump, and it's nothing to do at all with what it is. But yeah, you can't let this shit get you down. So wheels alignment done by Dougie up at didnt Tyres. Can't thank Dougie enough. He's a top bloke and he does a cracking job. The car literally drives mint. I'm so happy with the suspension and all the rest of it. It's on a base map at the minute. I might as well get this thing tuned now, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's tune this car. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. I like cold.